welcome to Houston Life. It's July 17th, 2025. I'm Derrick Shore. As you can see, I am flying solo, at least for the time being. Tessa is out on assignment today, so we decided to invite a very special guest to join us for the top of today's show. Just 2 nights ago, Houstonian Jessica Sanchez took her powerhouse voice to the America's Got Talent stage 20 years after her first audition at just 10 years old. In case you missed it, here's a look at the performance we are all still talking about. Wow, and no surprise, that performance resulted in the coveted golden buzzer, meaning Jessica now advances directly to the live shows. It has been a whirlwind week for Jessica so far, and we are so honored she made time for us today at Houston Life. Jessica Sanchez, welcome to Houston Life. Come on out of door number 2. Jessica, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
We're so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
We are so proud. Have a seat right here. Thanks for stopping by Houston Life.
Thank you for having me.
It's Thursday. This all happened Tuesday night. It hasn't even been 48 hours. Has it started to sink in yet?
Oh, no. No, it hasn't. I think it's just been overwhelming, like all positive, like comments and feedback. So I'm just really overwhelmed in a good way.
We're so proud to call you one of our own here in Houston. I can't even imagine the pressure of stepping out onto that America's Got Talent stage. When in that moment, are you even thinking about the golden buzzer as a possibility?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I mean, my husband, he's like my biggest supporter. So he's like, oh, you're going to get the golden buzzer. And I'm like, I hope so. But I think my goal was to just get on stage and do the best I could and deliver. I don't know if you could tell, but my hand was like shaking towards the end because I was so nervous, and I was in like the first trimester at that time, so I was nauseous and I was tired, but I was like, just want to kill it. So yeah, it was crazy.
Well, you killed it. It also seemed like your song choice took the audience and the judges by surprise because it kind of started slow. Unexpected song choice, kind of a big risk, right?
Definitely a big risk, but that's what I love so much about like my craft is that I can be creative and I can like take a song that people wouldn't think I would do, but you know, kind of change it up and show myself vocally in that way. So
it was so much fun for all of us to watching you here perform, to watch the looks on the judges' faces, right? But then also the audience. And this is the very moment, okay, wait for it, here it comes, here it comes. And when you start belting this out, everyone is like, wait a minute, here we go. I mean, it seems like you hooked this crowd. You hooked this crowd early on. Tell me, have you taken time to go back and rewatch this once-in-a-lifetime performance?
I feel like my husband's rewatched it a bunch of times. He's so excited. But I've watched it a couple of times. I'm really trying to like reply to everybody that's been sending me so much love, and that's been like really impossible to do. I mean, it's just overwhelming. But
how can you do? You have millions of followers on social media.
I know it's so hard, but I want to like say thank you to everybody. So, but I've watched it a couple of times, and my husband keeps pointing out, look at the judges' faces, look at the audience, and I'm just like, it's so crazy because the first time I was there was when I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
And now it's 20 years later. That's a long time. 20 years later, I'm pregnant. And to get that reaction was just, it was
so special.
It was so special, yeah.
I love watching the video, and I think we have it of you when you were just 10 years old. This was back in 2006, so America's Got Talent was a brand new production. As viewers, we really didn't know what to expect, and I can only imagine, Jessica, at 10 years old, the level of confidence and poise it took for you to step out onto that stage and really go for it. You were very soft-spoken, but you also had this beautiful energy and this very big voice. The moment you learned you had been eliminated from the competition, I can just see the heartbreak on your face.
Oh, yeah.
But you kept going, you pushed through it, and you continued. I mean, a couple years later, you performed at the Apollo, you performed on some other competition shows.
Yeah.
Where does that confidence come from?
Honestly, you know, my family, my mom and my grandma were like my biggest supporters, so they really like drove that fire inside of me. I did a lot of local competitions, but when I got on the AGT stage, that was like a whole nother level. It was like a whole nother monster, and I think that's what really drove me to like dream bigger. And I was like, oh wow, I could like be on bigger stages and sing in front of bigger audiences. So I think AGT really set the stage for me to like dream bigger. And so after that, I got, you know, so many opportunities, and I really pushed myself and told myself, like, no matter what, even if I'm rejected, to just keep going. And I'm happy that even now I can show throughout the years, no matter how long it's been, I can come back and still pursue my dreams.
That is absolutely true. You said something that really stuck with me the other night in front of the judges. You essentially said that you kind of fell out of love with music because there were so many expectations being put on you about what other people wanted you to be. What did you mean by that?
Yeah, I feel like I have my supporters are such a large variety of people. People want to hear me sing country and R&B and pop and ballads, and I think I was swayed by a lot of people in the industry kind of putting expectation of, oh, we need you to be like this, and like you need to look like this, and you need to sing like this, and it wasn't really who I was, but I tried to fit their, you know, their checklist. And that really made it feel like a job. So wow. I started really falling out of love with music. I had to take a step back and stop singing for a while and center myself with family and my faith and just good foundation. And that has made me the woman that I am today. So I'm grateful for that time that I was able to step back. And I'm happy to be back and be who I am now, know who I am, and you know, hopefully be an inspiration to many other people that are trying to do the same thing.
Oh, I guarantee you, Jessica, you are an inspiration to so many of us. I mean, this performance, I've probably watched this more times than your husband, Rick, who's also, you can't see him at home, but he is behind the cameras right here. He is your rock. By the way, speaking of Ricky, you got married in 2021. And you are now expecting your first child.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother thing. I mean, I feel like everything happens in divine timing, God's timing, and who would have known? I did not know when I first, you know, decided to go on AGT that, you know, I was gonna be pregnant. And then when I found out, I was like, oh my gosh, is this still the right decision? But I feel like I was like, I just gotta go for it. And I feel like everything's kind of falling into place the way it needs to, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm just trusting the Lord and allowing him to do what he does and see what he has in store for me.
You're gonna be fantastic. And I would ask you what's next, but clearly baby is probably the next big thing on your list.
Yeah, baby and all of this, you know, AGT stuff is like, I didn't think it was going to be this crazy. I didn't think I was going to get the golden buzzer. So like I said, I'm kind of letting God do his thing and lead me to whatever path he wants to lead me. So not only the baby, but also my music stuff too. It's just very, very exciting.
The live shows.
Yeah, the live shows.
So how do you, your performance, I mean, if a roof could be blown off, your performance would have blown the roof off of that auditorium. How do you top in the live shows what you've already done this season?
Yeah, I've been preparing the next song because there was like everybody's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I wanted it to be equally as good or even better. So I've been like studying some songs and trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next, and hopefully it's just as good as the audition.
If you ever need backup vocals.
Oh, I will, yeah.
Or a babysitter, I'm very good with kids. Jessica Sanchez, congratulations to you. You're an inspiration to us all.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be watching, by the way. Best of luck in those live shows. Hey, but before the live shows, we do want to let you know that next Tuesday night, you can catch Jessica again on America's Got Talent's Greatest Golden Buzzers. It is a special 2-hour celebration of the most powerful, emotional, and career-changing moments in AGT history. So tune in at 7 p.m. right here on KPRC2.